everyone. Today is Friday, August the 26th, 2022. I had to look over at my calendar because I didn't know the date, but I know it's Friday. So happy Friday. It's the weekend. Yes, it's the weekend. But finally, we are starting to talk about the tropics because this video will be about the tropics. So we are finally talking about the tropics. It's been a long time since we talked about the tropics. Things are starting to heat up now, and I promise you, these videos will be going out way quicker than usual because it's school time now. We're back to school, so obviously I'm not going to. I got other stuff going on, like homework, studying, and stuff. So I can't do these videos like that anymore because it's not summertime anymore. But anywho, enough with that. Let's talk about the tropics. So on your screen now, we have two not disturbances, but two areas to watch. I forgot to turn my phone off. We have two areas to watch. So we have one area right here. We have a 20% chance of it developing. This right here, not this right here. What am I talking about? This area, disturbance number 2, has a 20% chance of developing. And as you can see, it's in the Caribbean. And it looks like it might go over the Yucatan Peninsula in Mexico and enter the Gulf Coast. So those of you who live in Texas, the Gulf Coast of Texas, Louisiana, Alabama, Mississippi, and Florida, we need to look out for this disturbance right here. Even though it has a 20% chance of developing, that doesn't mean that it's not going to develop into nothing. It might become maybe a tropical storm or maybe a tropical depression and not do anything. But the ocean waters are getting warmer. You know, it's getting time. The peak of hurricane season is in like 14 days. So it's starting to get a little active now. Finally, it's been a quiet hurricane season, and it's late August. Like, dang, this hurricane season's been kind of lackluster. But on the other side, we have a 10% chance of this disturbance number 1, which is just off the west coast of Africa, has a 10% chance of developing in the next 2 days. It has a 30% chance of developing in the next 5 days. So this area, let me zoom out. This area right here, just off the coast of Africa, the west coast of Africa, looks like it's going to be moving in that direction. I don't know what happened to. All right, there we go. It's moving generally to the east. So the Windward Islands, that area will be getting affected by potentially these storms. So these potential storms. So let's go into the GFS model. We're going to look at a couple of models to see what will be going on with these storms. So remember, we have this disturbance right here in the Caribbean and this disturbance right here just off the coast of Africa. So as we get into tomorrow, looks like tomorrow is going to be pretty quiet. This disturbance, like I just said, that disturbance in the Western Caribbean looks like it's going to develop. And look, I can't talk. Look at these storms. Look at the millibars, 994. So that is a hurricane right there, folks. That is a hurricane, and it looks like it's going to move into the Gulf Coast. We don't know if it's going to, become a major hurricane or a Cat 2 hurricane, Cat 1. We don't know yet, but these models are saying that, yes, there is some development that's going to be happening in the next couple of days. This is during next weekend, so Labor Day weekend, a holiday weekend. Looks like it's going to make landfall potentially into Mexico and then dissipate. And then meanwhile, let's go back a little. That disturbance that I said that was off the west coast of Africa, looks like it's going to develop into a hurricane as well. And it's going to impact just to the north of the U.S. Virgin Islands, the Windward Islands, and then it'll get moved. It'll get pulled for. I can't talk, y'all. I can't talk. It's the end of the week. Ugh. Looks like it's going to get moved and pushed away from the U.S., thankfully, because of this cold front that is moving through, which will bring in some very, very nice dry air, maybe some fall type air into your Labor Day weekend to early next week. Not next week, but the following week, first week of September. But it looks like it's going to be a very strong storm, but it'll get carried out to sea due to these troughs and these cold fronts that are moving through. And then as we get into the rest of this model goes out to September the 11th, which is 9/11. It looks like there's going to be some disturbances that will develop just off the East Coast, and there's one just in the Gulf Coast. So that is one of the hurricane models. We also have the Icon model. Which is also called the Canadian model. So let's see what goes on. Remember those two disturbances, like I said. It looks like the Icon model is supporting some development from that model that we just looked at, from that disturbance that we just looked at. It looks like this disturbance will form into a tropical depression, maybe a Cat 1 hurricane, and be right just to the east of the Windward Islands. So that is the Icon model. Then we also have the, sorry, my phone is blowing up. Let me turn this off. And then we have the, hold up, y'all, I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. So then we have the European model. So the European model looks like it's going to be pretty much the same thing. So we'll see a lot of these tropical storms potentially forming, but the European model says that there will be a strong hurricane that will be moving just to the west, just to the east, excuse me, of the Bahamas. So we need to look out for this. The European model, we need to look out for this. So the Southeast coast, the Gulf Coast, needs to be on alert for these storms. Hurricane season is coming. I mean, we are in hurricane season, but the peak is coming. And I promise you, it is going to get active. It really is going to get active in the next couple of days. But anywho, thanks for watching this video for today. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed it. And I will see you on the next one. Like I said, these storms are going to get way, way bad. They're going to get way bad than they are right now. I'm telling you, it's gonna get active in the next couple of weeks. But anyway, thanks for watching this video for today, and peace.